Hello everybody out there watching on YouTube, and it is back here on the Thrash Maniac 99 YouTube channel. It's the long-awaited return of the NNSCRA Walmart Cup Series. I am Levi McIntyre, aka Thrash Maniac 99, the voice of NNSCRA Walmart Cup Series, here to welcome you to the Budweiser Shootout at Daytona International Speedway, where we're getting set to kick off Daytona Speedweeks, and we begin Speedweeks with this. Then after this race, we've got Daytona 500 dueling qualifying, and then the Gatorade duels, and then the Daytona 500 itself. And joining me for co-commentary for this 16-lap affair, please welcome Johnny Gardner. How you doing, Johnny?
Not bad. Glad to return for Season 9. Let's have an eventful Bud Shootout today.
Yeah, and for this season, of course, this is the biggest field we have ever had in a season of Walmart Cup. 60 drivers from all over are coming together to compete, and that is why for every race after Daytona, there's going to be the knockout qualifying sessions, which the results will be posted right before the introduction for the race, so that way people will know who made it in and who didn't. So with that said, the Budweiser Shootout, this season, we are not going to do the LCQ. Instead, we're just going to go straight into it. And this year, we got 20 drivers for this shootout. So the lineup, Dougie Shears got the drawing of the pole position. Starting next to him will be Tanner Sullivan. Row 2, Matt McIntyre and Zach Rogers. Row 3, Bob Jones and James McLeod. Row 4 will be Charles Sanford and Sean Galligan. Row 5, Angel Navarro, P.J. Williams. And then your rest of your top 20, David Rivera, Seth Cole, Kyle Matthews. I don't know why Devin Becker is in here. I guess we decided to have a random draw for one rookie to participate. So there you go.
That's what I'm hearing too. So
yeah. Then we got Dylan Young, Dorian Facepuncher, Austin LaPlante, Ryan Acosta, DJ Curtis, and Carson Gum. So that is your lineup for the Budweiser Shootout. So enough of me talking. Let's get the command to fire engines for the Budweiser Shootout at Daytona.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there you have it. So yeah, with Dougie Shears' team of Red Bull Racing, they're going back to Toyotas, no Pontiacs this season. In fact, the only difference as far as manufacturers, we've got two divisions of Ford. We got Roush Fenway Racing running the Ford Mustangs this season, and everybody else in the Ford camp running the Fusions. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Ford teams are going to be performing. And also more Dodge Darts this season, and we got a couple of them right up here, Zach Rogers and Sean Galligan being a couple of them. So yeah, this is going to be quite the interesting season for the manufacturers. So, and also a quick side note, that Red Bull Dougie Shears car, I made that myself with the new Toyota front end. So if anybody wants that car, leave me a comment asking if you want it, and I'll media fire it to you. So that way you can have it for your own series.
it actually came out pretty nicely, but
Yeah, it came out pretty nice. I tried to recreate the 2009 car with like the darker purple.
right.
But Johnny, since you are here for the co-commentary, who do you think is the favorite to win this event out of everybody?
In my opinion, I would have to keep an eye on that too, of Dylan Young, the green deuce today.
Yeah, the Mountain Dew deuce.
He's got a shot.
Yeah, and also a guy I'm going to look out for is that man in the number 10, Ryan Acosta, because he had a very successful Bud Shootout last season, finishing top 5.
As the pace car ducks on off the pit road.
Yep, which means it's time to, once again, boogity, 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 go racing.
Yeah, Dougie Shears already on the brake, entering turn number 1. Going into turn number 1, excuse me.
Yep. And Dougie Shears doesn't have any teammates to work with in this race. It's just him for Red Bull. His teammates for this season, Anthony McCreary, Johnny Gardner, and Stephanie Naylor, all are we're going to be seeing them compete in the qualifying sessions, where in those sessions, considering we got the new top 30 in points rule, as far as drivers who need to qualify their way in, I believe how I got it set for each session, it'll be 3 fastest non-top 30 points drivers that can get in, and then for the duels it'd be the 3 highest from each. So that way it evens things out. And Matt McIntyre led the first lap, and now Bob Jones up to the front with teammate Angel Navarro behind him. Man, I noticed.
Behind them.
Yeah, and I noticed about 4 out of the 5 Joe Gibbs cars are in this race. Jones, Navarro, Sullivan, and Curtis. The only one that isn't in is rookie Jake Baskinger, who we will see in the qualifying sessions after this race.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's teammate of Bob Jones, not Dave Navarro, I'm thinking the band Jane's Addiction, Angel Navarro, now to the lead. Botch! But now here comes the Season 7 champion, David Rivera, in that Coors Light Haviland hybrid for Roush Fenway's Ford Mustangs. And he's the only Roush car in this field, the only Mustang in the field.
So he's giving that Mustang a test session right now to see how it'll perform for the rest of the season, too.
Yeah, even though last season, I believe, if I can recall, Oh, and we got a crash! Oh, and it's a 5-car deal. Zach Rogers in it. Yes, Seth Cole, P.J. Williams, James McLeod, and Tanner Sullivan. All were caught up in it. Caution out for the first time here in the shootout. And it looked like there were some hard hits in that crash, too. Yeah. Now we just got to hope that these guys can settle it out, as Angel Navarro is your current leader here in the shootout. And typically here in the Bud Shootout, the winner gets a guaranteed ride for the next season, which would be season 10 in this case. So whoever wins would get that opportunity. As the pace car's on the field and we are under caution for the first time, let's take a look and see what brought the caution out here at Daytona. Well, it looked like a case of leaning going completely wrong. Watch the 52 of Seth Cole and the 27 of P.J. Williams. Right there, Seth gets up into Williams, slams into Tanner Sullivan and James McLeod, and Zach Rogers gets a little piece of it, but good enough of front-end damage that could put him off the pace.
Right.
As we watch, he runs right, and he got clobbered into from when Williams came back up in front of him, and that's how he got the damage right there. I don't know if anybody's going to retire out of the race after all that, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. But that was a look at what brought the caution out. Let's go ahead and take you to the restart here at Daytona. Well, I guess I was wrong. 4 cars did retire out of the race, and they were Zach Rogers, Tanner Sullivan, James McLeod, and P.J. Williams. However, look at Sullivan. No fuel was the reason why he got out of the race. So like I said, weirder things have happened, so I guess I ate my own words right there.
Yeah,
But
came up and bit you.
Exactly. So, update of the field. It is Angel Navarro the leader. Second is David Rivera. Third is Austin LaPlante. Fourth is DJ Curtis. Fifth is Ryan Acosta. Sixth is Bob Jones. Seventh is Kyle Matthews. Eighth is Carson Gum. Ninth, Dylan Young. 10th, Charles Sanford. 11th is Matt McIntyre. 12th, Sean Galligan. 13th, Dougie Shears. 14th, Devin Becker. 15th, Dorian Facepuncher. And 16th is Seth Cole.
I wonder if that damage will affect Seth Cole in any way, though, because of how he got damaged in the earlier crashes. Let's see if it will affect him.
Yeah, I don't know if it will or not. I'm not entirely sure. Probably just got some side damage, but we'll see how that goes. But as we get set to get back to racing with 9 laps to go here at the shootout. Pace
Hopefully they all
car,
settle down.
yeah, pace car in the pit road, which means we are getting set, and green flag is in the air. I so badly wanted to say AC 130 in the air, but no.
Not this time.
Nope. I would do that if there was a wreck coming to the restart. That would be funny.
Right?
But to continue, Angel Navarro got off to a decent restart. David Rivera staying right behind him. DJ Curtis had a great restart. Managed to go up high to go by Austin LaPlante. And now here he's going to get some help from teammate Bob Jones to try to get to second.
Underneath David Rivera. He might
Yeah,
get it
underneath
here.
Rivera.
He's got it, too.
Yep. Man, it's a Joe Gibbs party up here. 3 out of the 4 that are in this race are now 1, 2, and 3.
Whoa, Curtis.
And it's going to be 3 wide for the lead with the Gibbs cars. Navarro led at the line that time.
He sure did.
And doesn't appear Seth Cole... he may be a bit off the pace.
Losing the draft there, yeah.
Yeah, he might be losing... Yeah, he's losing the draft, but he may be just a tad bit off the pace. As we're now halfway through the Bud Shootout with less than 8 to go. And now here comes Austin LaPlante to the lead, with help from Kyle Matthews out of Retro Racing Enterprises. And his teammate, one of his teammates, Charles Sanford, back there in that Coke Vanilla car, the only teammate he has in this field. The other teammate they have, Jessica Shelton, couldn't make this race because she didn't get a pole last season. But now Kyle Matthews to the lead. What a run going for Matthews, who last season had a great season 8, won a couple races, and made the chase for the championship for the first time in his career. And now here comes... Oh, and another car. Oh, we got a crash. Dylan Young clobbers into Sean Galligan.
Big one, part 2.
Whoa, Seth Cole, careful.
Careful, they're sliding down. You're all clear.
Man, Galligan got clobbered in that mess, and David Rivera was involved. Bob Jones got the walls. The caution waves once again. And it was, and as I was saying, Ryan Acosta, who was my possible pick for this race, now is the leader. So this is quite interesting.
True.
But, man, that was another hard crash for Dylan Young and Sean Galligan right there. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the replay of what brought the caution out for the second time today here at Daytona. Well, only one car retired out of the race after that crash, and that was Sean Galligan, and we're getting set for a green-white checkered here in the Bud Shootout, and Ryan Acosta is your leader, second Kyle Matthews, third Austin LaPlante, fourth DJ Curtis, fifth Carson Gumbs, sixth Devin Becker, seventh Angel Navarro, eighth Dorian Facepuncher, ninth Matt McIntyre, 10th Charles Sanford, and then it's Dougie Shears, Bob Jones, Seth Cole, Dylan Young, David Rivera. Any changing in the predictions now that Dylan Young got involved?
Now that Dylan's out, time will tell though, as we get set for the green-white checkered.
Yep, and there is the green flag, and Ryan Acosta didn't get going too well on that restart. LaPlante and Matthews going to work together to try to go by. And Kyle Matthews is no stranger to victory lane here at Daytona. He won the Season 2 Daytona 500 back when he was in the number 27 car for Richard Childress. I believe that was what he was in at that time. Yeah. Matthews to the lead, and now it's going to be 3 wide with LaPlante and Curtis now into there. And Curtis going to get help from teammate Navarro. Man, the Joe Gibbs cars.
Must be strong or something.
Yeah, they seem to know how to work together as the white flag is displayed. And DJ Curtis has the lead. But here comes Navarro with Devin Becker, Dorian Facepuncher, Carson Gum right behind. Matt McIntyre, Dougie Shears up there too. And now here comes Devin Becker, who's a rookie this season, who got in via a drawing for which rookie could run in this race as a surprise rookie participant. And here he comes for the lead. And he's got Dorian Facepuncher behind him. Oh, he just left the door open. Facepuncher could have a run. I don't know if it's going to be good enough. It's going to be a drag race. Devin Becker wins the Budweiser Shootout by 0.4 of a second.
Wow.
What a finish.
That was incredible.
What a way to kickstart his rookie season. Devin Becker, who got in this race via a rookie drawing for a last-minute replacement for Cody Lamas, and Devin Becker, from the back to the front, wins the Budweiser Shootout. What a run.
That's true.
And what a race that was. And let's look at the rest of the results. Dorian Facepuncher so close to winning that race. If only Carson Gum was right to his back bumper, he probably could have had him by a splitter. But Angel Navarro, great run in the third position. Great run for Carson Gum in fourth. Solid run for DJ Curtis in fifth. And then the rest of the top 10, Matt McIntyre, Ryan Acosta, Dougie Shears, Austin LaPlante, and Kyle Matthews. The rest of the cars that finished the race on the lead lap were Charles Sanford, Bob Jones, Seth Cole, Dylan Young, and David Rivera. Everybody else was out of the race after the 2 cautions that came out. Sean Galligan, Zach Rogers, Tanner Sullivan, James McLeod, and P.J. Williams. So thank you, Johnny Gardner, for stopping by the commentary booth for the start of Speed Weeks.
No problem. Glad to be here.
Yep, so Speed Week's far from over. The rest of the Speed Week schedule, we've got Daytona 500 qualifying coming up, and then the Gatorade Duels, and then the Daytona 500, in which that race will be a tribute to the late, great Rue McIntyre. Whenever we do the lap 2 and lap 8 silent laps, that's going to be special. So thank you guys for watching, as here are your final results once again for this race. And until next time, this is Levi McIntyre signing off.